Hello, am I audible, dears? Hello, am I audible? Tell me whether I'm audible or not. I need a response from you. I need a response from you, dears. Please tell me whether I'm audible or not. Yeah, the comment sections are waiting for you to blast the comments. Yes, shall we start our session? Shall we blast our session? Yes. Good evening, my dear buddies. Welcome to Good School Learning. We are the fastest growing EdTech in GCC. Our main aim is to provide the quality education for all. I'm here, Paul sir, from the Department of Biology of Good School Learning Center. Today, we are going to discuss about the sample question paper for the Science 10th grade board examination of 2023 to 2024. So your favorite Amala ma'am and Alka ma'am has already discussed about the sample question paper of the 2025 and 2023. So here your pollster is ready to discuss about the sample question paper of 2024. Okay, shall we directly move on to the questions? You know the patterns of the questions, and we will be discussing about the complete question paper of the Science of 2024 with respect to the biology concepts. Okay, here the first question is waiting for you. The first question is, generally food is broken and absorbed within the body of organisms. In which of the following organism is it done outside the body? I need the responses from you first of all, then I will make it speed for the sessions. I need the responses. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. Please comment your comments in the comment section. I need the responses from you, my dears. Here the answer to the first question is yes. That is perfect answer, because in the case of nutrition can be divided into two major types: autotrophic nutrition as well as a heterotrophic nutrition. Under the category of heterotrophic mode of nutrition, there will be saprophytic mode of nutrition, parasitic mode of nutrition, and the final one is holozoic mode of nutrition. And here, mushroom is known to be the fungi. You know, the mushroom is known to be the fungi, and which is the type of nutrition that is present in the case of saprophytes or saprotroph. That is saprophytic mode of nutrition. Okay, here the answer is generally the food is broken and absorbed within the body of organisms. In which of the following organisms is it done outside the body? In the case of saprophytes, you know, they always relies upon the dead and decaying matter or plant or animal waste. They will depend upon that waste, and these organic matter will be break down by the release of enzymes outside the body, and finally break down these complex organic matter into the simple inorganic substances, and they will absorb that particular inorganic nutrients, which is a characteristic feature of our fungus or saprophytes. The answer will be mushroom itself. And second one is, yeah, this question is from the control and coordination chapter. Receptors are usually located in sense organs. Yeah, and here the gustatory receptors are present in, in the case of ear. In the case of ear, we can say the receptors as phonoreceptors, or we will call it as auditory receptors. Auditory receptors. In the case of eyes, we will call it as photoreceptors. Okay, and in the case of nose, we can call it as the receptors are olfactory receptors. Olfactory receptors. And here the tongue is representing, because tongue will be having the receptors which is called gustatory receptors. The answer will be tongue itself. And the third MCQ, a farmer wants to grow banana plants genetically similar enough to the plants already available in his field. Which one of the following methods would you suggest for this purpose? And you know, in the case of vegetative propagation, we will be able to, because vegetative propagation is a propagation or method of asexual reproduction, and we will be using the stems, roots, even leaves to propagate the another plants from that particular mother plant itself, and the produced offsprings will be genetically similar or clones of the mother plant itself, and which is majorly the. So what is the answer to this question? There is the answer to the question will be vegetative propagation itself. And here we are going to deal with the next question. Height of a plant is regulated by, okay, in human body or in animal body, in plant body itself, in every organisms, there will be the association of genes. And genes are called unit of heredity. And genes will be producing, or they will be coding for, they will be synthesizing a particular enzyme molecules. There will be enzyme, otherwise we can call it a synthesis of the protein molecule. Okay, and this protein molecule or enzyme will be directly or indirectly involved in growth hormones itself. growth hormones or any type of hormones. Here, so what is the answer? Height of the plant is regulated by anyway. Growth hormones will be there to determine the height of the plants, and for that there will be a particular enzyme will be there to make an efficiency for the growth hormones, and these enzymes or proteins are coded by a particular unit of heredity which is called gene itself. And the answer will be the growth hormones under the influence of the enzymes coded by a gene. The option C is the right answer for this question. And next one is a sportsman. I know you are very much interested in sports, unlike me. Okay, because I'm not at all interested in sports, but you are much more interested in sports itself. And here, but I do like extracurricular activities, my dears. And here the question is, a sportsman after a long break of his routine exercise suffered muscular cramps during a heavy exercise session. This happened due to, if the oxygen availability is not at all there in the human body and the animal body, there might be a chance for the production of lactic acid, because pyruvate will be degraded to form lactic acid, and there will not be any complete breakdown of the pyruvate molecule itself. And this is majorly because of the anaerobic respiration or low availability of the oxygen in our human body. And after accumulation of the lactic acid, that might be causing muscle cramps in the human body itself. After some times, the lactic acid will be degraded to form their similar molecular forms itself, similar sugar form itself. And here the answer will be lack of oxygen and formation of acetic acid. That is the right answer. Lack of oxygen and formation of it's not acetic acid. Indirectly or indeliberately I introduced the concept of acetic acid. It's not at all acetic acid. It's exactly lactic acid itself. Lack of oxygen and formation of lactic acid. And here the next question. Here is the next question, that is in 1987. In 1987, an agreement was formulated by the United Nations Environment Program to freeze the production of, they introduced the concepts to freeze the production of CFCs. CFCs means chlorofluorocarbon itself, you know that. Okay, to prevent the depletion of why? To prevent the depletion of why means because if increased concentration of CFCs or chlorofluorocarbons occurs, that will form a holes in the ozone layer, that will form a holes in ozone layer, and further there will be the depletion of the ozone layer itself. And what is the answer to this question? Because X and Y respectively referred here are, X is CFC, that is chlorofluorocarbons, and is Y representing rays UV? Not at all. Okay, and this is also wrong option. So CFC is right answer. X is CFC, that is right answer, and Y is ozone, that is the right answer. So option C is the correct answer. Okay, our next question. Which of the following features related to biodegradable substances? I need the comment in the comment section. I'm not getting any comments in the comment section. Do let me know comment in the comment section. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, did you read this question carefully? Did you read this question carefully, dears? I think this might be the last question from the MCQs itself. Yeah, the MCQs, which of the following features related to biodegradable substances? Okay, what is the answer? What is the answer to this question? Yes, here, the which of the following features related to biodegradable substances remain inert, that is a peculiarity regarding our non-biodegradable substance. So this is wrong. And persist in the environment for a long time, that is obviously wrong. And persist in the environment for a long time may harm the ecosystem. These are the features of non-biodegradable substances. So answer to this question will be broken down by biological processes is the right answer related to the biodegradable substances. Okay, our next question is assertion reason type question, and we can easily solve the answer to this assertion reason type question. And here assertion is probability of survival of an organism produced through sexual reproduction is more than that of organism produced through asexual reproduction. Obviously the assertion is true. Assertion is true, that is obviously correct answer. Okay, and because when we are comparing the asexual and sexual reproduction organism will not be having that much variation than considering the sexually reproducing individuals, and variations are considered to be the raw materials for evolution. variations are considered to be the raw materials for evolution. Those who are accumulating positive variation that will be leads to several advantages in the organism for the natural selection itself. And here the reasons that variations provide advantages to individuals for several. This is the reason which I mentioned, and reason is also true. Reason is also true. And now we need to discuss whether the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Obviously that is true, because variations are always giving us several advantages for the organism. And here the probability of survival of an organism produced through sexual reproduction is more than only because of the variations which is produced by the sexual reproduction. And here what is the option? The first A is the right option, that is both assertion and reason are true. Reason is the correct explanation of assertion. And next question. Here assertion is biodegradable substances result in the formation of compost and natural replenishment. Yes, that is also true. Assertion is true. A is true. Okay, and next is it is due to breakdown of complex inorganic substances into simple organic substances. Obviously wrong. How many times I told you yes? Because while explaining the saprophytes or decomposers and their mode of nutrition, we need to explain one thing: the complex organic substances. Complex organic substances or matter break down to form simple inorganic substances. Simple inorganic substances. And this is the major process of our decomposers mode of nutrition. And here the reason is obviously wrong. Reason is false. Okay, so here you can choose assertion is true and reason is false. And next is 2-mark question. State the post-fertilization changes that lead to fruit formation in plants. You need to explain the post-fertilization changes that happens in the organisms. Okay, now we know one point, because male gamete released through pollen tube, and finally that reaches the ovary. And into ovule. And when it reaches into ovule, inside the ovule there will be egg cell. Egg cell combined with male gamete to form zygote. Zygote continuously divide to form an embryo. Okay, and here they are discussing about this is how we will call it as fertilization or zygote formation. Otherwise, we will call another term for this, that is synchrony. Okay, and here they are asking about the post-fertilization changes. In post-fertilization changes, we know the zygote. You need to write down the major points regarding this particular post-fertilization. Post-fertilization changes: egg cell combined with male gametes to form zygote. You need to explain in your own sentence. And zygote rapidly divides to form an embryo. And now the embryo is located inside the ovules. And ovules develops to form seed coat. Ovule develops to form seed, and ovule is placed in the ovary itself. And ovary ripens to form fruit. Okay, and rest of the sepals, petals may fall off or shrivel off. Okay, these are the major changes with respect to the question, that is post-fertilization changes that lead to fruit formation in plants. If you are explaining everything by your own sentences, you will be able to score 2 marks. If you are drawing the diagram also, that will be an additional advantages for you. Okay, now we can discuss the next question. The next question, just read the next question, and this question, there is an internal option is also available. What is the purpose of making urine in the human body? Okay, answer that question. What is the purpose of making urine in the human body? Okay, to filter the blood. To filter the blood. At the same time, you can also say one point, removal of nitrogenous waste materials. You can say it as urea and uric acid. Okay, and this is the answer to the first question. And name the organs that stores and release the organ. Stores and releases the urine. Name the organ that stores, because a temporary organ which stores the urine, that is called urinary bladder. Okay, and releases the urine, because urine releases finally through and small opening called urethra. Okay, now we got 2 marks for the first part. And here it is, an or part is also there. Why do arteries have thick and elastic walls, whereas veins have valves? Okay, I will tell you. 1 minute. In the case of arteries, okay, in the case of arteries, because arteries always carries oxygenated blood except pulmonary artery. You know that. Okay, the blood flow 1 minute. The blood flow through the arteries will be under higher pressure. But the blood flow, this is considered as a capillaries. Okay, consider it as arteries. And it has veins. Okay, the major specialty of the arteries is that the blood flow will be under higher pressure. Through the artery, the blood flow will be under higher pressure. So there is no kind of backflow of the blood. So there is no structures are needed to prevent the backflow of the blood, since the blood is flowing under higher pressure to the different tissues or organs of the body. But when it comes to the veins, through the veins, after reaching the capillaries, from the capillaries, deoxygenated blood will be carried by the vein itself. Since the blood flow is not under higher pressure, no longer under higher pressure, there may be a chance for the backflow of the blood. To prevent the backflow of the blood, the valves are ensured by valves. Okay, but here at the same time the arteries will be having thick walls. They will be having thick walls to ensure the sufficient passage of the blood. At the same time, if the blood is under higher pressure, they need to withstand that much of higher blood pressure condition. To withstand that higher blood pressure condition, arteries will be having thick walls. At the same time, veins, since the blood is no longer under higher pressure, through the veins itself, they will be supported by valves to prevent the backflow of the blood. I hope it is clear. I hope the concepts are clear for my dear children. Yeah, this is a marking scheme. You can go through this. Yeah. Next question. Now we are moving on to the next question. This question is from our environment. You know the importance of this question, since it is from our environment. Because in our environment chapter, you will be able to secure around 5 marks. That's my assurance and CBSE examination assurance. You will be able to score around 5 marks from our environment chapter itself. Don't worry about that. Study the concepts very carefully, since it is considered to be a very easy chapter. And if you have any doubt regarding the concepts which I discuss now, don't forget to ask me. I will be there to discuss you. Do let me know first of all. Okay, do let me know first of all, because Gazkar faculties are very excitable faculties. They are very excited, and at the same time they are very generous. They are showing their kindness and their humanity towards all the teachers, colleagues and friends, as well as to our lovely budded students too. So students are the inevitable part of our journey, we know that. And to understand that, students, if you have any doubts, do let me know in the comment section. Okay, so the answer to this question: study the food chain given below and answer the questions that follow. Okay, and leaf, it is eaten by the caterpillar, and chameleon will be eats the caterpillar, and finally the snake will be taken by the mongoose, and snake will taking the chameleon too. Okay, if the amount of energy available at the third tropic level is, okay, and this is if a question, mathematical question comes like, it's very mandatory to write down the sequence of the tropic levels, and this is the first tropic level, followed by the second tropic level and the third tropic level, and you will be able to see the fourth as well as fifth tropic level is also there. Okay, and if the amount of energy available at the third tropic level is 100 joules, third tropic level is 100 joules, then how much energy will be available at the producer's level? Okay, and we know that the energy available in the leaf, the first producer's level will be X, and energy available in the caterpillar will be X by 10, and energy available in the chameleon level, third tropic level, will be X by 1000 according to our 10% law. That means X by 1000. X by 1000 is equal to 100 joule. And what is X itself? Yeah, we can cancel. Yeah, what is X then? Tell me. X is equal to 100 into 1000 itself. Okay, here 1000 and this is 1000 and this is 10,000. Okay. Yeah. 10,000 will be there. 1 minute. I will write it. I will rewrite that again. Okay. And here the energy level is 100. According to 10% law, the energy level of the caterpillar will be 1000, and energy available in the leaf will be 10,000. Okay, that means energy in the leaf will be X, and caterpillar will be X by 10. And here it is X by 100, not the 1000, because I mentioned there it has 1000, so sorry for that. And here X by 100 is equal to 100 joule itself. The X will be 100 into 100, that is equal to 10,000. 10,000 joule that will be available in the producer's level according to the 10% law of the energy. Okay, and now justify your answer, because after completing the mathematical part, there is another part to justify the answer. You need to justify the answer first of all. Why you got the answer here? Because according to the 10% law of energy, there will be a gradual reduction of 10%. There will be a gradual reduction of energy, and only 10% of the energy will be available to the next succeeding tropic level itself. And that means from the first tropic level, second tropic level, to a third tropic level, and to final tropic level, there is a gradual reduction of energy. And that is an explanation that you need to put forward. And is it possible to have 2 more tropic levels in this food chain just before the 4th tropic level? Justify your answer. It's not at all possible. Why? Because only we will be able to see maximum 4 tropic level. Otherwise, sometimes it makes it to the 5 tropic level too. And if it is going beyond that level, or if it is going to exceed that level, no more energy will be available to accommodate that particular tropic level, since there is a gradual reduction in the energy level according to the 10% law. Likewise, you need to explain that, otherwise there might be a chance for losing your marks. Okay. Yeah. I already discussed about this. And next question. Why are doctors advised? Okay. Why are advised to take iodized salt in our diet by doctors? Justify its importance in our body. Because iodized salt, iodine is essential for the synthesis of hormone called thyroxine. Thyroxine from thyroid gland itself. Okay, and if iron is not at all efficient or sufficient in our body, that will affect the production of the thyroxine from the thyroid gland. And if the thyroxine level decreases, if the decreased thyroxine level, if there is a decreased level of the thyroxine in our body, that will leads to a condition which is called goiter. Otherwise, we can call it as hypothyroidism. Okay, and justify its importance in our body. What these are the key major concepts. What are the concepts I discussed about this? It's your duty to explain briefly in this case. Okay. Okay. At the same time, if it is for 2 or 3 marks, it's our duty to write down more point also. Which are the functions of a thyroxine hormone in our body? Because regulating carbohydrate metabolism, carbohydrate, protein, and lipid metabolism. At the same time, they will provide overall growth. They will provide overall growth to the body. Okay. If you're writing all those points, you will be able to score good marks. Okay. And next question. 1 minute. And we can discuss about the next question, that is, what is the probability? What is the probability? Yes. Hello Jiva, my dear student. How are you? Every students are here. Just look into these questions. It's very important to answer all these questions, dears, because I know my dear students are there. Abel is there. Thank you so much, Abel. Thank you so much, Jiva, for showing your care, affection, love towards your Pulsar and Good School Learning Center. I'm so glad to receive such enough students in my life. Okay, and thank you so much, Jiva, Abel, Rahul sir, Danya ma'am. Okay, and we can discuss about the next question also. Okay, are you ready for the discussion of the next question? If you are ready, I need a thumbs up. Just put your thumbs up in the comment section. Just put your thumbs up in the comment section to have a discussion regarding the rest of the sessions of the questions. Okay, so here, now we can discuss what is the probability of a girl or a boy being born in a family. Justify your answer. We can say in the case of human beings, in humans, how many number of chromosomes are there? 46 number of chromosomes. 46 number of chromosomes, or we can say 23 pairs of chromosomes. 23 pairs of chromosomes are present. Okay, out of this 46 or 23 pair of chromosomes, out of this chromosomes, 44 number of chromosomes. 44 number of chromosomes are called autosomes. Autosomes, they are not at all participating in the sex determination. And rest, how many chromosomes are there? 2 number of chromosomes. 2 number of chromosomes. 2 number of chromosomes, and which are called allosomes. Allosomes. Otherwise, we can call it as sex chromosomes. Sex chromosomes, which are commonly called, in the case of males, that will be XY, and in the case of females, that will be XX chromosomes itself. And in the gametic cells, I already taught you, in the gametic cell, the gametic cells, gametic cells are sperm in male and egg in female. Egg in female. In egg, there will be XX chromosomes and as a sex chromosomes, and in sperm, there will be XY chromosome itself. In addition to that, there will be the association of autosomes itself. How many autosomes will be there? 1, 2, already occupied by the sex chromosome. Next is 21 number of chromosomes are autosomes. 21, 22, 23. 23 number of chromosomes in the case of gamete. Because in the case of gamete, you will be able to see the reduction of the number of the chromosomes, that is haploid condition in human beings. In somatic cells, there will be a diploid condition, that is 2n itself. Okay, in the case of egg also, 21 chromosomes will be associated as autosomes, and along with the 2 sex chromosomes, 21, 22, 23. Okay, I hope it is clear. Okay. And in the case of females, these are the matched chromosomes. They are matched chromosomes. And in the case of males, we can say in the case of females, these are the matched chromosomes. In the case of males, these are called mismatched chromosomes. Mismatched chromosomes, and this mismatched chromosome is responsible. It is responsible for the sex determination in the human beings. And they asked about the probability also. We can discuss about the probability also. Yeah, parent. We can mention the parental combination. Parents. Okay, now you can write male parent here. Male parent will be having 44 plus XY chromosomes. And we are going to fertilize with this chromosome with one of the female parent, and the female parent will be having 44 plus matched number of chromosomes, that is XX itself. And it's mandatory to write down the gamete segregation. And during the gamete segregation, what will happen? The gametes will be segregated and each will be equally distributed. 22 plus X chromosome and 22 plus Y chromosomes are located. And here there is a production of two kinds of sperms, X chromosome bearing sperm as well as Y chromosome bearing sperm also. And now we can segregate the gametes from the females itself. Likewise 22 plus X chromosomes, okay, and 22 plus Y chromosome, X chromosome, 22 plus X chromosomes. Okay, now what will happen after this gametic segregation? Now we are going to generate our progenies. Okay, this one of the each gamete will be combined together to form. There will be the diploid condition or the restoring of the chromosome number, and here 44 plus XX chromosomes, and they are going to fertilize with here also and 44 plus XX chromosomes. Now this is the different condition. Here we are going to get 44 plus XY chromosomes, and here also by combined with that we will get 44 plus XY chromosomes. And there is an equal probability for being female and for being and male also. Okay, that means there is a 50% chance for being a baby girl as well as baby boy, and this is the conclusion we got it. And I will say, in addition to that, I will also say one more point. Those because in the case of females, you know, they will be receiving one X chromosome from the male itself, and in the case of males or in the case of boys, you know, they will be receiving Y chromosome definitely from the male parent, and X chromosome will be from the female itself. Okay, and this point also should be noted very good manner, otherwise you will be able to not score good marks. You will not be able to score good marks. Okay, and move on to this question. Yeah, this is the yeah, Hebel. Yeah, sir, how's life? Thank you, dear, for asking that, you know, because sir, answer is 50-50, yes, right, Hebel? Yeah, Dudi is, yeah, my all students are there. Thank you so much for your support, yes. Okay, sir, how's life? I'm doing well with my dear 10th grade students, you know. They are showing their love, care and affection towards their pulsar. I'm so happy to be a teacher. Okay, and this is the explanation for the question which I have given. Okay, and it's very important that a child who inherits X chromosome from her father will be a girl, and one who inherits a Y chromosomes from him will be a boy itself. Okay, and this is we need the explanation for our questions, you know, otherwise you won't be able to get full marks. Okay, and next question, we can discuss about the next question, and here is the next question, dears. The next question is given below are certain situations, and this we reached to the section D, because section A will be having multiple choice as well as assertion reason type question. That means 1 mark questions can be expected. In the section B, very short answer type question which consists of 2 mark questions, and section C will be consist of our short answer type question which will be carrying 3 marks, and section D consists of our long answer type question which will be having 5 marks, and last one is section E will be case based question studies, and we can expect 4 marks from that. Okay, I think you are already aware about that. Okay, and here now we can discuss about some of the question from the section D of the sample question paper of 2024. And given below are certain situations, analyze and describe its possible impact on a person. Here the answer we need to discuss. Testes of a male boy are not able to descend into scrotum during his embryonic development. And what will happen if the testis is not able to descend into the scrotum during his embryonic development? The testis will be located inside the abdominal cavity itself, and that is not at all possible. It's possible, but there will not be that will adversely affect the sperm formation, since the sperm formation always requires 2 to 3 degrees Celsius, 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius of the 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius below the normal body temperature. And that is the answer to this question. So we solve it. And next one is vas differens of a man is blood. Because vas differens is a tube which is carrying the sperms to the other glands as well as finally into the urethra. Urethra is considered, sorry, it's not urethra, yeah, finally into the urethra. Urethra is considered to be the common passage for the common passage for the transfer of both sperms as well as urine. Urethra is a common passage which is considered to be the passage for both sperm as well as urine itself. And finally, if the vas differens is plugged, there will not be any further transport of the sperms into the further glands as well as finally into the penis or urethra. Okay, that will be there. Okay, and that is another problem regarding the plugging of the vas differens, and plugging of the vas differens is commonly called vasectomy. Okay, and next one is prostate and seminal vesicles are not functional. You know one thing, the prostate gland as well as seminal glands which are providing the nutrition, which are adding their secretion, they are adding their secretion into the sperm to make the sperm more efficient for the transport, and they will also stimulate the sperm's activation too. Okay, and here if the prostate and seminal vesicles are not functional, there will not be any adding of their secretion. That may also affect the activities of the sperms further. And next one is egg is. Yeah. Next we can discuss about the Okay, and next is egg is not fertilized in a human female. Okay, if the egg is not fertilized, what will happen? Nothing will happen if the egg is not fertilized. During the ovulation process, our uterus also start to prepare a thickened muscular walls because in the case of endometrium to support the developing fetus. And if the egg is not fertilized, there will not be any zygote formation, embryo formation, fetus formation. So the lining of the endometrial layer and uterus lining is no longer needed. And what will happen here? It is along with that particular shedded lining of the uterus, there will be the transfer of, along with the blood and mucus, there will be the transport of, or there will be a transfer of egg outside the body itself. That will happen, which is simply called the menstruation, which occurs once in a month of every female. Okay, and here placenta does not attach. The next person is placenta does not attach the uterus optimally. If the placenta is not at all attaching the uterus optimally, what is the function of placenta? The major function of placenta is to support or to provide the nutrients as well as the oxygen supply to the developing fetus. If the placenta is not at all supporting that much, with a clear idea, what will happen here is there will not be any transfer of oxygen molecules and nutrient molecules into the glucose-like molecules into the developing baby or fetus, and that may lead to some developmental defect in the babies also. At the same time, if the placenta does not attach the uterus optimally, and there might be some of the serious consequences for the development of the baby or fetus. Okay, and next is we completed this part, and next one is a doctor has advised Samir to reduce sugar intake in his diet and do regular exercise after checking his blood test reports. Which disease do you think Samir is suffering from? Okay, and the disease to which the Samir is suffering from is diabetes. Okay, diabetes mellitus. Okay, and name the hormone responsible for this disease and the organ producing hormone. The hormone responsible for this disease will be, because if the insufficiency of the insulin hormone is present, If the insufficient of the insulin hormone is present, there might be a chance for diabetes diseases, and the organ producing the hormone, which is called pancreas, which is considered to be the dual gland since it is exocrine as well as the endocrine in function. Okay, and next one is which hormone is present in the areas of rapid cell division in the plant? That obviously it will be cytokinins. And which hormone inhibit the growth? That will be only one hormone which is not to be inhibiting the growth, that is AGA or abscisic acid, and at the same time they are called stress hormone too. Okay, now we have finally finished it. Okay, this is the marking scheme. Just go through this marking scheme, and if you want to take the screenshot of this, you do let me know. If you want to take the screenshot, you can take the screenshot of this. Okay, how's the session going? How's the session going? I'm not getting that much of fire in the comment section. How's the session going, dears? Abel, Duty, Jiva, are you there? Are you there, dears? Are you there to support our girls as well as your pulsar? Yeah. Now we can move on. Now we completed section A, B, C as well as D. Now we are moving on to the next session, that is section E itself. Sorry, that is section E. Okay, the figures A to D given below represent type of ear lobes present in a family consisting of 2 children. Rahul, Nisha, just read this question, just read this question. I will come within 1 minute. Just read this question. Okay, did you read this question, dears? Did you read this question? Okay, did you read this question? Yes, sir, Didi. Okay, Didi gave the answer then. If you read this question, you know, I did the answer for me. Okay, here, yeah. A figure A to D given below represents a type of ear lobes present in a family consisting of 2 children, Rahul, Nisha, and their parents. Rahul's father is having, Rahul's father, Rahul, and Rahul's mother, and Rahul's sister, Nisha. Okay, and type of ear lobes, small e as small f. Okay, excited by this his observation of different types of ear lobes present in his family, Rahul conducted a survey of the type of ear lobes found in his classmates. He found 2 types of ear lobes in his classmates as per the frequency. Free ear lobe 36 males and 31 females. Attached ear lobes 14 of males as well as 19 females itself. Now we can go through the question. The question is, on the basis of above data, answer the following questions. Which of the 2 characteristics, free ear lobes or attached ear lobes, appears to be dominant in this case? Why? Because more people will be having free ear lobe itself, attached people, because only a small number of people will be having attached ear lobe. Okay, by using the information we can give a conclusion, and which is considered to be the dominant or appear to be dominant in this case, that is free ear lobe. Free ear lobe is dominant, and attached ear lobe is recessive. I already taught you this, Okay, and why? What is why? Because in the case of free ear lobe, In the case of, I will write it, okay, 1 minute, I will write here. In the case of free ER law, in the case of free ER law, okay, only one allele is needed to express their dominant feature. Consider capital E. Consider just assuming capital E for the dominant as well as small e for the recessive. So capital E as well as capital E and small e. Both allelic combination are responsible for the dominant features. But in the case of attached ER law, in the case of attached ER law, okay, both allele should be in the recessive trait to express this attached ER law. And this is a reason you need to explain for the first part. Again, B part. Is the inheritance of the free ER law linked with the sex of the individual? Not at all. Give the reason for your answer, because it is not at all. It's not linked with. It's not linked with sex of the individual. It's exactly due to the differences in the genomic combination of our autosomes or non-sex chromosomes. Okay, and next is, what type of ER lobe is present in father, mother, Rahul and his sister Nisha? Now we need to find out the type of ER lobe present in father, mother, Rahul and his sister Nisha. Write the genetic constitution of each of those family members which explain the inheritance of this character in his family. And they have already given that gene for free ER lobe is represented by capital F. Okay, we need to only take this. And gene for the attached ER lobe is represented by small f for writing the genetic constitution. Okay, now we can do it. Okay, now we can discuss about the Rahul's father. Okay, phenotype. We need to discuss about this. Okay, Rahul's father. Yeah, Rahul's father. Tell me the condition of the Rahul's father. Whether it is free or attached. Where it is free. This is free ER law. This is free ER law. But in the case of Rahul, this is attached ER law. This is attached ER lobe, but his mother's also ER lobe is not attached. We can consider it as a free ER lobe. Okay, and Rahul's sister Nisha is also not having any attached ER lobe, right? She is also not having attached ER lobe. That is free ER lobe. Free ER lobe. Okay, then what is the answer to this question? Yeah, now we can give the answer. Now we need to discuss about the genetic composition. Okay. Okay. Rahul's father. Rahul's father, that is free ER lobe. Okay, Rahul's mother. Rahul's mother, free ER lobe. Okay, and Rahul's sister, free ER lobe. The next is a crucial one, that is Rahul. Attached ER lobe. And they have already given that you can take capital F for free ER lobe and small f for attached ER lobe. And what will be the genotype of this two? The genotype will be for the genotype combination will be for the free ER lobe will be capital F or capital F, small f. And the genotype for our attached ear lobe, it will be small f itself. Okay, now understand the concepts. Rahul is having attached ear lobe, even though it is not at all present in the case of Rahul's father, mother as well as a sister. If the father, mother as well as sister is skipped by the attached ear lobe, but if that is present in one of the progeny, what is the indication of that? At least they might be the carrier, or father or mother, at least they might be carrying one recessive allele. In that one recessive allele itself, they have the ability to express the dominant trait, that is free ear lobe itself. And this is how you need to understand the answer. Now we can go for the proofs. Parents. Male, they will be having capital F as well as small f, since they are carrier. Okay. Okay, during the gametic segregation, what will happen? During the write down the gametic combination, gametic segregation. During the gametic segregation, the gamete will be segregated. Okay, and finally we will get capital F gamete, capital F gamete, and small f and small f. Finally, now we need to write down the progeny. Okay, just do a fertilization. Okay, you will get with the answer. Here, capital F, and here you will get capital F and small f, and here also, capital F and small f, and here you will get capital F and small f, and here also you will get small f. And this is a genotype, and this is represented by this 1, 2, 3. These are represented by 1 minute. Okay, they are represented by these two ones are represented by dominant feature. Dominant, that is free ear lobe. Okay, only one is recessive. Which is represented by the attached ear lobe. That is a condition of our Rahul. Okay. Hence it is proved. I hope it is clear. I hope the concepts are clear for my dear students. Now we proved it. Okay, now we can move on to the question. Yeah, this is right answer. Yeah. Now, here the father's ear lobe is capital F and small f. Mother's also same, and Rahul's is small f attached ear lobe, and Nisha's is capital F and small f itself. Now, we didn't discuss about the OR question. Now we can discuss about the OR part. And what is the OR part question? Just read it. What is OR part question which is represented by in this question? Okay, Suresh parents have attached ear lobes. Okay, Suresh parents have attached ear lobes. What type of ear lobes can be seen in Suresh and his sister Sia? Explanation by giving the genetic composition on. Okay, now if they are asking about the genetic composition, we can do it because we know how to do it. Yeah. Just discuss it. Yeah, tell me the answer. Do you have any idea? Here the question is. Yeah, the question is Suresh father attached ear lobes. Okay, and Suresh mother. They are also having attached ear lobe. Okay, now you need to write one point that attached ear lobe is recessive trait, while the free ear lobe is dominant trait. Okay, now we can take the genetic composition. Let's assume capital F for dominant allele and small f for recessive allele. Okay, then the genotypic combination. Yeah. The genotype for free lobe. Free ear lobe will be the genotype for the free ear lobe will be, it can be capital F, or it can be capital F or small f. Okay, and next is genotype for attached ear lobe. It can be only small f. Okay, it can be only small f. Now we need to go for the crows. Now we need to take the crows itself. Yeah. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for the discussion of the crows? Yes, I know you are very much interested to discuss the crows. He and his sister will have attached ear lobe. Yes, that's right. Yes, Emma, that's the right answer. And Dhyuti, before writing the answer, you got the right answer. Thank you so much, Abel, as well as Dhyuti. That's perfect. Okay, and here now we can go for the combination, that is parents. Parents will be, in the case of Suresh father and Suresh mother, both were having attached ear lobe. So their combination will be small f crows with small f. Okay, parents, this is male and this is female. Now we can write the gametic segregation. The gamete will be segregated and finally we will get small f gamete as well as small f gamete here too. Okay, now we can go for the progeny formation. And during the progeny formation, capital F, small f, and next is small f, and sorry, I made some mistake, sorry. Okay, I will write it, don't worry. Okay, this is, sorry, I took the same gamete again and again, so sorry. We will not use the same gamete. Okay, capital F and capital F. Yeah, we get, small f, and we got small f here too. And we are taking the next gamete, we will get small f, and finally we will get, here also small f. So all combinations, and that means Suresh and his sister Sia will be having attached ear lobe. So we've proved it. Okay, how is this? How is this question, dears? Did you enjoy this question session? How is this question? Tell me. Now we proved it, okay? Now we proved it. Yeah, just read it. Just go through this since we proved this question. Do you have any doubt? Now we finished our section E2. Now we finished our section A, section B, followed by section C, section D, and finally section 4. How simply I have given the all explanation regarding the all concepts of the sample, all concepts of the biology from the sample question paper of the CBSE 2024. How simply I have delivered the concepts and how simply I have introduced the concepts to you, sir. Okay, it's not to you, dear. Okay. Yeah, no, sir. Abel, Dhyuti, Jiva, if you have any doubts, do let me know in the comment section first of all. Okay? If you have any question, if you have any questions and if you have any doubts, the comment section are open for you. You can ask your doubts. No, sir. He and his sister will have attached yellow. Yes, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Now it's time to wind up our session, dears. And thank you so much for your support, cooperation, and love towards the faculty members of the Gospel Learning Center. Students are the inevitable part of our journey. And you know, now you are in a stressful life. Now you will be having more stress to study social, English, Hindi, French, or science as well as mathematics. Don't be stressed always because we are always with you. And if you have any doubts and if you have any clarification regarding any of the concepts, all the faculty members are here. You can approach every faculties. Because I will tell you one thing, teaching is a profession that makes some other profession or other profession. And we are providing the nutrition for the developing buds. The developing buds are you itself, dears. And don't be hesitated and study the concepts very well, revise the concepts. Only how many days are left for the examination? Only few days are there to attend your examination, And prepare well, be calm, cool, and be relaxed and study well. We need good marks in our examination. We need 100% result. We need more A1s from you. And for that, just study that. Just sacrifice your life for the studies. After that, after completion of the examination, after 1 or 2 months, you will be getting relaxed and you can go wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can do everything.